Printing a word processing document. By the end of today's lesson, people will be able to identify how to print a word processing document. Welcome back to today's lesson. In our previous lesson, we learned about how a document is previewed and the need for a user to preview a document before printing. In today's lesson, we will look at how to print a word processing document. Printing a word processing document. A Word document is ready for printing after previewing. You can print your Word document by two methods. 1. Using the print button in the standard toolbar. This prints the document with the default setting on your computer. Secondly, using the menu option. This option gives you the chance to change the default settings. Steps for printing a document. You first of all open the file that you want to print out. You first of all open it. So we open our file. Now this is our file that we want to print out. So if you want to print this file, you click on the file. Now this file gives you a lot of options over here. So in the context menu or drop down list, you select print. Now this is the print preview. Now but we have our print dialog box. Now this is print. We have the printer. This is where you have to do your settings. Now the printer which is connected to the computer must be selected over here. So assuming this is our printer that has been connected to the computer, so you select the printer connected to the computer. Then you have print all pages. How many pages do you want to print? Do you want to print page 1, page 2, or assuming you have 100 pages but you don't want to print all the pages, you have to indicate the pages in alphabetical order. For example, 1, then you bring comma. 2, you bring comma. Then 5, you bring comma. Now after typing 5, you can't go and write, or you can't type 4, because in a sequential order 4 comes before 5. So the moment you type 5, it means you are going to the next number after 5. Then we have collate. Do you want to print it from 1, 2, 3? Then how many copies do you want? It's here. Now this one, we use these arrows to increase and decrease the number of copies you want. So I want 10 copies. So looking at this page, it will be 3 times 10, which will be 30. So the computer will print 30 copies because I have selected 3 different pages. Now letter simply means the size of the paper that you want to print. I want to print A4. Then I'll select A4. Then the number and everything. Yes. Then after these settings, I will then click on print. Now what do you see? This is not a valid print range. Okay. But since we are not having a printer, we cannot do anything. But assuming there is a printer connected, you click on print and the command will come. Thank you very much for watching today's lesson.